Hirap ka na bang mag-add at subtract ng fractions tapos ginawa pang mixed numbers ng teacher mo? Pwes, itong sikreto. Lika rito. Nasa maling video ka. Ang ginagawa mo dito, walang shortcut. Panoorin mo muna yung video natin kung paano mag-add at subtract ng fractions. Lalagay ko yun doon sa description box natin, ha? Panoorin mo muna, kasi pang big brain dito. Pag hindi mo pa yung nagigits, lalong hindi mo maiintindihan tong topic natin ngayon. Okay? So anyway, pag naintindihan mo na yon, balik ka rito. Kung alam mo naman na kung paano mag-add at subtract ng fractions, di okay na tayo. Pero make sure din na master ka na sa pag-change ng mixed numbers to improper fractions and vice versa. Kung hindi pa rin, meron akong link dun sa may description box natin. Check it also. Anyway, isang mahalagang paalala, ang mag-subscribe ay papasalubungan ni Mommy ng Jollibee Chicken Joy. Wow! At ang mag-skip naman ng ads ay aagawan ng aso ng Chicken Joy. Ready ka na? Tara, perfectin natin yung quiz mo.
Before tayo mag-add at subtract ng mixed numbers, intindihin muna natin yung nakikita mo sa module mo na without regrouping at with regrouping. So pag sinabing without regrouping, simple addition or subtraction lang yan. So example, meron tayong 420 plus 153. Diba 0 plus 3 is 3, then 2 plus 5 is 7, at 4 plus 1 is 5. Pag naman sinabing with regrouping, yan yung merong carrying or borrowing. So, example, 268 plus 374. 8 plus 4 is 12. Pero, hindi natin dyan ilalagay yung 1. Ike-carry natin siya or carry 1. So, we now have 1 plus 6 plus 7, which is 14. Again, ike-carry ulit natin yung 1. So, we now have 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is 6. So, ang ating sagot, 642. So, yun lang yung pinagkaiba pag sinabing without regrouping at with regrouping. Nagke-carry or nagbabaro tayo pag with regrouping. Pagdating naman sa pag-add at subtract ng mixed numbers, actually maraming technique or maraming paraan. Pero personally, prefer ko itong ituturo ko sa inyo na method kasi applicable siya for both without regrouping tsaka with regrouping. To add or subtract mixed numbers, una, kailangan nating i-change yung lahat ng mixed numbers to improper fractions. After nun, we can determine the LCD. Tapos, we will now identify the new numerators, then we can add and subtract the fractions. Pag natapos na nating lahat yan, ibabalik lang natin yung improper fractions to mixed numbers. Kung napanood mo yung video natin on how to add and subtract unlike fractions, mapapansin mo na ito rin yung steps doon. So, ang gagawin lang natin actually na bago i-change yung mixed numbers to improper fractions sa umpisa at ibalik yung mga improper fractions to mixed numbers sa bandang dulo. Let us try our first example. Find the sum of 1 and 2/3 and 2 and 1/2. So, to begin, isulat natin sila in vertical form. So, meron tayong 1 and 2/3 plus 2 and 1/2. Then, di ba, ang first step natin is to change mixed numbers to improper fractions. Para gawin yan, tingnan maigi ha, huwag kang kukurap. So, imumultiply natin yung denominator times the whole number, or 3 times 1, which is 3. Tapos, tandaan yung number na yan kasi i-add naman natin siya sa ating numerator, which is 2. So, 3 plus 2 is 5. Then, kopyahin lang yung denominator. So, again ha, gagawin din natin siya dun sa ating ikalawang mixed number. So, denominator times whole number is 2 times 2, which is 4. Then, add natin yung ating numerator na 1. So, 4 plus 1, 5. Then again, kopyahin lang yung ating denominator. Huwag kalimutang ilagay yung plus sign. After nyan, tingnan maigi. Di ba magkaiba yung ating denominators? So, hindi natin siya pwedeng i-add basta-basta. Kailangan natin ng bagong LCD or least common denominator. To do that, let's get our scratch paper. At mag-skip count lang tayo by 3s and by 2s. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. At para naman sa 2, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. Tapos, bilugan natin yung common sa kanilang dalawa. So pareho silang may 6 at parehong may 12. Pero dahil least common denominator yung hinahanap natin or least, di ba ibig sabihin nun lowest, pinakamababa? So ang pipiliin natin ay yung 6 dahil mas maliit siya kaysa kay 12. So yan yung ating bagong LCD. Sulat na natin. Ngayon naman, pwede na nating hanapin yung ating new numerators. To do that, again, wag kang kukurap ha, tingnan to maigi. Di ba yung 3 naging 6? So isipin mong mabuti. Anong number yung pag minultiply sa 3 ay magiging 6? Yes, times 2. So gawin din natin yun sa kanyang partner na numerator. 5 times 2 is 10. So yan yung ating first new numerator. Gawin natin sa ating second fraction. Diba yung 2 naging 6? So again, isipin, anong number yung pag minultiply sa 2 ay magiging 6? Times 3. So ulitin natin siya sa partner niyang numerator. 5 times 3 is 15. At ayan, meron na tayong new numerators. Pwede na nating i-add yung mga fractions. To do that, remember, ang ina-add lang natin ay yung numerators. So 10 plus 15 is 25. Then we will just copy the denominator, kaya over 6 pa rin. Pagkatapos nyan, yung last step natin is to change the improper fraction to mixed number. So kunin natin ulit yung ating scratch paper. Diba we have 25 over 6? I-divide lang natin yan. So sulat natin ha. 25 divided by 6 is 4. And then 4 times 6, diba 24? So minus, we will have 1. So ang mahalagang tingnan natin dito ay itong quotient natin na 4, itong remainder na 1, at itong divisor na 6. Kasi yung quotient natin na 4, siya na yung bago nating whole number. Yun namang remainder na 1, yan yung ating new numerator. At yung divisor na 6, siya yung ating bagong denominator. Therefore, 25 over 6 is equivalent to 4 and 1 over 6. At yan yung ating final answer. Classmates! Don't skip ads ha. Pangkain lang po. Salamat! Try naman natin pag-subtraction. Find the difference of 3 and 1/8 and 1 and 3/4. So again, isulat natin siya in vertical form. Tapos yung ating first step ay to change the mixed numbers to improper fractions. So try natin. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. Then kopyahin lang natin yung denominator, so it's still over 8. Again, doon naman sa second fraction. So 4 times 1 is 4. Plus 3 is 7. Then kopyahin natin ulit yung denominator, kaya over 4. Pagkatapos nyan, check natin ito. Diba magkaiba yung denominators? So hindi natin pwedeng isubtract right away. Kailangan natin ng bagong LCD or least common denominator. So kunin natin yung ating scratch paper at mag-skip count tayo by 8s and by 4s. Ang common sa kanila ay 8 at 16. Pero dahil nga least or lowest common denominator yung hinahanap natin, ang pipiliin natin ay yung 8 kasi mas maliit siya kaysa kay 16. So ito ang ating bagong LCD. Sulat na natin dito. Next, time to have our new numerators. So 8 times blank equals 8. Yes, times 1. So gawin din natin dito. 25 times 1 is 25. Ulit ha. 4 times blank equals 8. Yes, that's times 2. So, gawin din natin dito. 7 times 2 is 14. Ayan, kumpleto na yung numerators natin. Pwede na tayong mag-subtract. So remember, pag nagsusubtract, ang minaminus lang talaga ay yung numerators. So 25 minus 14 is 11. Tapos yung denominator, kokopyahin lang natin, kaya over 8 pa rin siya. Our last step is to change the improper fraction back to mixed number. So to do that, kunin lang natin yung ating scratch paper. Tapos, we have 11 divided by 8. Pagtapos ka na, ang tatandaan lang natin dito ay itong quotient, remainder, at divisor. So yung quotient, yan yung ating whole number. Then ito naman yung ating numerator. At ito, denominator. Therefore, 11 over 8 is equivalent to 1 and 3 over 8. Try it! Pause this video and find the difference of 4 and 1/2 and 1 and 3/5. Pagtapos ka na, pwede mo ulit i-play to check if your answer is correct. Ready? Tara, check natin kung tama yung sagot mo. So, isulat muna natin in vertical form. Tapos, time to change all mixed numbers to improper fractions. So, 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Then, over 2. Yung isa naman, 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8. Then, over 5. After nyan, tingnan to. Di ba magkaiba? So, kukunin natin or hahanapin natin yung ang ating LCD. To do that, let us keep count by 2s and by 5s. Ang common dito ay 10. So, yan yung ating bagong LCD. Next, time to find our new numerators. So, 2 times blank equals 10. Tama, times 5. Gawin din natin dito. 9 times 5 is 45. Isa pa, 5 times blank equals 10. Yes, times 2. So, ito, 8 times 2 naman equals 16. Yan, kumpleto na natin yung ating numerators. We can now subtract the fractions. So, 45 minus 16 will give us 29. Tapos, kukopyahin lang yung denominator na 10. So, we now have 29 over 10. Pwede na natin siya i-change to mixed number. So, kunin natin yung ating scratch paper. We have 29 divided by 10. So, yung 2, mahalaga yan, yung 9, at yung 10. Kasi yung 2 yung ating whole number, then ito yung ating numerator, at ito naman, denominator. Therefore, 29 over 10 is equivalent to 2 and 9/10. At yan ang ating final answer. Nakuha mo ba, classmate? Aba, salakam ka talaga. This time, I challenge you. What is 1 and 2/3 plus 1 and 7/9? Comment down below.
Panis, di ba? Marami pa tayong videos about fractions, so make sure to check them out too. Till next time!